Hey, what's up everybody, this is Forever1, and today I want to go over the new updates coming to Fallout 76. Now, Bethesda just had their E3 conference, and they showed two massive additions coming to Fallout. The first being something that's not being super well received, which is a 52-player Battle Royale mode. So this is a separate game mode. This would be the third game mode they have in the game, and then the second, which is being pretty well received, is they're adding human NPCs with dialogue options that have choices and consequences in that, with, big main quest lines with that. Pretty much everything you'd expect from a normal single-player Fallout game, which is pretty much the main criticism and main thing everyone wanted in Fallout 76. Now, first I want to go over the Battle Royale mode, which is much less well received, as I said, but for me, since it is also all the stuff is also completely free if you own the game, this mode actually seems pretty cool to me, especially since it's just another way to play the game. It's just another game mode. It's not, you're only getting a Battle Royale game. So basically, this is a 52-player Battle Royale mode. You'll be able to level up, and it'll have exclusive perks in this that's not tied to any other game mode of the game. So say your adventure character, which was basically all the main characters everyone has from the game, you're not going to have any of your weapons, you're not going to have your perks or your levels or anything, so you're not going to have any advantage over anyone else. And basically it's going to be a Battle Royale mode like that, but there's going to be 52 perks you basically choose. It seemed like you choose, you will be able to choose these before you actually play. So I'm not certain if this is going to be like before the game starts, or if you're going to have like a social area, which it seemed more like, that you'll be able to choose all your perks and everything before you like queue up for a batch or something like that. And there's a lot of other kind of unique stuff with this. There's still going to be all the crazy creatures, PvE creatures running around. So, just every creature and stuff like that you were normally facing in Fallout is going to be running around. You have to kill them as well and fight them while fighting players. You're going to be able to take your base from adventure mode and bring it into this somehow. I'm not exactly certain how that's going to work. They did showcase that, and you'll be able to do it. Most likely you're not going to be able to bring as much of a base as you would have adventure mode, so I'm not exactly certain how that's going to work. There's also going to be an overseer rank up system that allows you to get skins experience for your adventure character, new skins for power armor, more exclusive perks for the Battle Royale mode. I'm assuming maybe perks that you're able to use in adventure mode as well. And that's pretty much all the stuff we were shown. It does look pretty fun. There is, like a ring of basically radiation and fire closing in on you. So, there's like a ring like every other Battle Royale mode. You will have to loot, your gear and weapons, all the type of stuff. They did show that. That's something I've seen in the comments of the, trailers and stuff showing this off. A lot of people aren't really understanding that they think you're going to bring all your stuff from adventure mode or whatever and have all your super overpowered explosive weapons. It did show in the trailer that you are looting all your weapons, so it's still going to be a Battle Royale mode. And in my opinion, especially since, as I said, this is a completely free update to the game. All of the updates for Fallout 76 are completely free, including this and the NPC one coming. I don't see how this is anything but a positive addition to the game. Just because it's free, it's another way to play. It's a way to get, free skins, free experience, probably other free rewards for your adventure character for the Battle Royale mode. And, you have this as the big PvP mode coming, and then you have all the NPCs, the new quest lines, the new dialogue option, the choices, all that type of stuff coming for the PvE and the more traditional Fallout gameplay. So overall, this just seems like really big positives for the game, and that's pretty much all we know for the Battle Royale mode. Now, also with the Battle Royale, there does seem to be a story going throughout this game mode, because you are kind of based in Vault 51, so it seems like you're playing as Vault 51 members in this game mode, and it seems Vault 51 is either going to be some social area or an area before the match starts. I think it's going to be more of a social area, and a place you can run around before you queue up for battle royale games and stuff like that. But something that it seems you can do is become the actual overseer. So the overseer is going to be like a ranking system that you can basically level up and get different rewards, different skins and stuff like that. But what they also kind of teased and showed throughout the trailers is that players do actually like unlock the ability to go into the overseer's quarters. They specifically showed someone kind of unlocking being able to go into there, someone sitting in the seat. So it seems maybe people are going to be able to become the actual overseers, going up through the ranks or something. No idea what that will do, what that will unlock or anything like that, or if it's just at certain ranks you'll be able to go in the overseer's office or something like that. But there does seem to be a kind of story going through this, and some possibly really cool like high-end stuff, like maybe overseers can I don't know, throw in different perks in matches or something like that. I have no idea, but there is this story kind of running through this game mode as well. So now let's go to the new NPC stuff and the, additions to the kind of base game. So basically they're adding in NPCs. They are giving them dialogue options, which will let you have dialogue choices, which will have consequences, which will change the world. Now, something that I noticed with this is that these dialogue options are pre-Fallout 4. So if you went from playing Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, I think even the first two games that Bethesda didn't make, and then went to Fallout 4, you notice there was a massive difference between the dialogue options, the choices you had, how you would change some dialogue options with like perception and that type of stuff in the stats you have. So that's actually really good, because that's one of the biggest criticisms Fallout 4 had, was the change in dialogue options. So it's going back to the more old school dialogue options, which is really good. You have quest lines with these NPCs. They did show kind of a changing of like an area that seemed to be like an NPC base or something. And I'm assuming this is not going to be you specifically building NPC bases. It seemed how they were setting this up is that there's going to be different factions, which if there's different factions, this is also bringing in one of the most, kind of beloved part of New Vegas, which was the different factions. But it seems you're having to choose between different factions of NPCs, and it seems you're probably, helping them build up their base or, build up their strongholds and stuff like that while doing quests with them. Also, from what I saw from how it kind of changed and it looked like a base was upgraded for them, it didn't seem like stuff that players could really build. So maybe there's some small amount of building you can do with that. And most likely, mainly, it's just going through the quest lines, doing your choices and stuff, how their, bases or homes or whatever get built up and, turn into, like cities or settlements or, stuff like that. Now, also additions that they're going to have, there's going to be a main quest line throughout with all these NPCs. There's going to be new weapons, all that other type of stuff that's, would be smaller additions to the game. And that is pretty much all the new stuff we're getting. Now, if you don't own Fallout 76, from the 10th to the 17th, you'll be able to play the game for free as a trial. Also on the 10th, I'm not certain if we're getting, it says a sneak peek into the Battle Royale mode, so I'm not certain if we're getting a sneak peek or if the Battle Royale mode is just actually releasing on the 10th, which you will be able to play. That's clearly set up, so you'll be able to play if it's a trial. So if you want to actually try the game, download the game. It's completely free for a week, and you could try out the game and see if you want to buy it, which is probably still pretty cheap to buy the game. It did get pretty cheap pretty quickly on the release, and I haven't played, so that's pretty much all the updates and content and stuff. If you guys want to stop watching the video, you can stop watching it now, but I have not played the game for like 5 months. I think that was the last video I made about the game, and that's pretty much when I stopped playing. Since then, if you're someone like me that hasn't played the game in a while, I've been keeping up with it since then. They've had a ton of bug fixes. From what I've heard, the game runs quite a bit better. There's pretty much no graphical glitches or anything like that anymore, so it looks a lot better as well. They've done some additions, some pretty big additions to content, you know, some end game stuff and a bunch of stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to give that they have been fixing this game. And from what it seems, especially with the NPC stuff, this game is probably going to get a lot of new players coming in, a lot of old players to stop playing coming in, and most likely this game is going to start somewhat getting the you know, kind of consensus or feel that it's being, you know, turned around and turned into a pretty good game. I'm pretty excited. I've already started downloading, so hopefully, because tomorrow we get the sneak peek for the Battle Royale, so I'm pretty excited for all this new stuff. You know, if the game turned out to be pretty fun and something I want to start playing again, I'll probably start doing videos on it again. So yeah, look out for that. So subscribe if you want to see more Fallout content, possibly. Like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below what you think about all these new additions to Fallout, how you think about the Battle Royale mode, how you think about all the NPCs and stuff like that. Keep in mind, before you do that, this is all completely free if you own the game. And thanks for watching.